I am the fated villain. Chapter 321. The entire battlefield has descended into absolute chaos as warships go down left and right. Everyone is stunned. Nobody expected the Hell sect to put up such a savage resistance. It's wild that they were still swinging. Over on this side, seeing the third palace master's overwhelming presence, his troops are hyped and charging straight into the alliance lines. They know the master has their backs, and his power is straight up terrifying. The alliance members, still locked down by the third palace master's crowd control, can't move an inch. They were stuck taking hits while the Hell sect goes on a bloodthirsty rampage. Desperate screams fill the air. Meanwhile, a high-level cultivator who managed to dodge the sea swings his mace, crushing the Hell sect fodder. He roars, "You little punks, don't get cocky. I'm not someone you can just push around." Seeing this, the third palace master scoffs, "Your weak moves aren't worth a damn." With a flick of his wrist, he fires a blast that sends Chain snaking out to bind the guy instantly. Paralyzed, the dude grinds his teeth in pure frustration. Before he can even drop a curse, a Hell sect girl lunges at him with a spear wreathed in terrifying flames. His jaw drops as regret hits him hard. He was a total idiot to underestimate the Hell sect's arsenal. If he'd known, he would just camp behind Chang's group to stay safe. He looks toward Chang, pleading for his life. "Young master, go. Save me. I was wrong." But you know how it goes. This guy was talking trash, arguing with Chang just a minute ago. Now, Chang's just standing there with a smirk. There's zero chance he's lifting a finger. And the inevitable happens. The guy is incinerated into ash by that flaming spear, his screams still echoing in the air. Chang shouts out to clarify the situation. "Everyone. I'm still trapped by the third palace master's artifact. I can't move." Haha, Chang's acting is top tier. He looks so annoyingly punchable right now. The bearded old man and the monk are gassed from the fight. They see right through Chang's sack, but they were too salty and powerless to do anything about it. Meanwhile, after overusing his artifact, the third palace master is completely drained. He can't hold out much longer and realizes it's time to bail. Chang, being the sharp guy he is, reads the room and instantly looks like the third palace master is playing to skedaddle with that artifact. The girl next to him points out the master is escaping, but Chang reassures her he'll give chase. Worry, she tells him to be careful and warns him to watch his back. Hearing her concern, Chang teases her with a chuckle. You were usually cursing me out, so why the sudden concern?" She turns bright red and goes speechless. Suddenly, a Hell sect girl charges in with a massive axe engulfed in crimson flame, swinging it at Chang while screaming, "You're Chang, right? Say." But before she can even finish the sentence, Chang moves like lightning, and she's deleted instantly. To top it off, our boy strikes a cool dive pose right after before charging straight into the main hall. Inside the Great Hall, a young man standing at the top sees the third palace master enter and asks, "How's it going? Is everything under control?" "Breathless," the master replies, reporting to the young lord. "After using the artifact to suppress everyone, the alliance's morale is shot. But I can't hold them off much longer. This handsome youth is the son of the Hell Lord, and honestly, he's quite a looker." He turns around with a dejected look. "I'm truly incompetent, unable to protect the Hell sect, the legacy my father left behind." Seeing this, the third palace master asks, "Young lord, how much longer until we can contact the Hell Lord?" The youth replies, "Even I don't know. I'm currently using an ancient array my father left behind to try and reach him." The master grinds his teeth and sighs, "There's no other way then. We just have to hold out as long as possible." Just as they were talking, Dan, Chang appears out of nowhere. He walks in and immediately asks, "So, the Hell Lord isn't here?" The question catches the master off guard, and he turns around in sheer terror, jumping back and shouting, "Chang! Since when were you here?" Ignoring him, Chang looks directly at the Hell Lord's son. "Are you the son of the Hell Lord? You were born with an incredibly unique constitution. It's surprising that someone born in Hell possesses such a pure aura of power." Seeing no response, Chang continues, "Is this pocket dimension also the Hell Lord's doing? Interesting, but it's still incomplete." Meanwhile, the third palace master is in a combat stance, ready for anything. The young man finally speaks up. "Could you be the legendary Chang?" With an innocent look, Chang throws up a peace sign. I'm Chen. Nice to meet ya." Seriously, Chang's face is so trollish right now. Panicking, the young lord shouts, "My father may not be here, but his presence still looms over the upper realm. If you kill me, he'll return one day and make you pay." Following his lead, the third palace master adds, "Chang, if you dare touch the young lord, I'll stake my life to take you down. I'll detonate this entire world fragment." Chang just smirks. You loyal. I'll give you that, but do you really think that scares me? As soon as he finishes, he unleashes his monstrous power. A majestic purple soul phantom with blood-red eyes manifests behind him. The other two turn pale as ghosts. The prince praises Chang's strength, while the master curses, you bastard, and here you were acting all righteous. Chang gets straight to the point. I don't care about you guys, but if you want to live, we can make a deal. The prince asks, a deal? What kind? Chang points to the orb in the master's hand. That orb has a trace of celestial kai. I want it. You guys aren't strong enough to handle it. Keep using it, and you'll suffer a backlash. Hand it over. The prince asks, and what do we get in return? With a devious grin, Chang replies, I'll give you power and authority. In exchange, you'll help me wipe out as many upper realm soldiers as possible. Especially those elders. The two are left completely baffled. The third palace master asks suspiciously, are you the Hell Lord's secret love child or something? Or maybe a spy he planted in the upper realm? The prince sniffs, old man, stop talking nonsense. He wasn't even born when my father left. The master pushes further. With your power, you could easily take them down yourself. Why aren't you doing it? Chang begins his pitch. You've heard of my achievements in the upper realm, haven't you? I've given my all for peace. And yet, Chang gestures dramatically, those upper realm hypocrites were so jealous of my growth that they've been plotting against me in the shadows. I didn't want to resort to this, but to maintain order, I'm forced to act. Moved by the story, the master holds out the orb. Do you really want this? The prince warns, Chang is just using us to deal with the upper realm people. Have you really thought this through? Chang's expression turns cold. Prince, your words are quite unpleasant to hear. Outside, the upper realm forces have regained their footing and are storming the palace. The bearded old man asks, has anyone seen where Chang went? The monk replies, not a trace. Suddenly, a massive pillar of blue light erupts from the main hall. Everyone panics. This aura. It's even stronger than the palace master's. The prince emerges holding the orb, his presence skyrocketing. The upper realm crowd starts screaming, run for your lives. This power is insane. Why does he have such a bizarre aura? He's way too strong. Suddenly, a spatial rift tears open. The monk asks, could it be the Hell Lord? The bearded man wonders, does the Hell Lord have ties to demonic arts? Beneath the rift, the forces are in total disarray, terrified of the prince's technique. Then, out of nowhere, blood starts spraying as people are cut down before they even know what hit them. Agonizing screams fill the air. The power is too overwhelming to fight back. All that remains are blood splatters. Everyone is losing their minds over the sheer force. The bearded man tries to calm them. We can't fight alone. We have to join forces. Then, horrific sounds ring out. Cultivators are hit by shockwaves, clutching their heads in agony, bodies covered in wounds. Big Bro sets up a defensive barrier, but is still reeling. Meanwhile, the old Fojis are pouring their true kai into the monk to maintain the defense, confident they can hold out as long as no surprises pop up. But reality is often disappointing, and Chang definitely isn't letting them off the hook. He charges in from a distance with an unusually determined look. Stay calm, everyone. I'm here to save you. Aha. The guys there are completely bewildered. Jaws drop, faces turn pale. What is this goob rat trying to do? We're screwed. Don't come any closer. Haha. It's honestly painful to watch. Guys, this episode is absolute fire.